I have absolutely loved watching grown adults attempt to learn a whole new software really, really fast. Because Zoom is fairly user friendly and it's working pretty well. Definitely compared to Skype. I don't know if anybody else was a big Skyper, but Skype would like glitch and jump and you couldn't connect and it took forever to set up, but Zoom is just like boom, you're in and you're on and you're chatting, but not everybody has that easy of a time with it. Um I have several of my favorite Zoom mishaps and accidents that I wanted to share with you. I think my favorite is the people who just start strong and somehow end up like opening the call like this. Like so their computer's closed somehow when the Zoom happens. And they pop up. Can you see me? Can everybody see? I can't see you. I just see my desktop. What do I click? And I'm doing that voice that I usually reserve for like my old person characters, but really this is everybody. Everybody's having this exact same problem where they appear on screen in ways that they did not want or expect, even though Zoom gives you a warning. Zoom tells you what you're going to appear as. I do the same thing. Somehow whenever I'm on camera on Zoom, I am always like way closer to the camera and at a very threatening angle. Like this is the default that I appear on Zoom during meetings. And I feel bad because like if somebody's literally waking up for an 8:30 a.m. meeting, they did not need this popping up on their screen asking them for information about our latest project. This is not the thing to wake up to. And then then you have to adjust. And always overcorrect. And then you're too far away. What's the proper framing for a Zoom call? I'm sure someone's figured it out, but I don't want to look it up because then I'll probably have to watch a whole YouTube video. Those are like 15 minutes. Which I guess I want to talk because this is 30 minutes. My other favorite Zoom screw up, of course, is the classic you're on mute. Because people always go really long time. And now Zoom even has a function where it pops up and it's like, you're on mute. What are you doing? And I still do this. And it's amazing because you're sitting there like, somebody says, well, what do you think about this, Riley? What's your idea for this? And finally, people are like, "You're on mute. I'm sorry. I think you're on mute." And it's like, ah. But luckily, whatever you just said was probably not the most brilliant thing because it's 9 in the morning on a Zoom call. My big thing is it always psychs me out because I'm a comedian, so anytime that even in work meetings and stuff, I'm gonna be making jokes. And anytime that I'm on mute and everyone's just sitting there going like, I'm like, oh no, they hate me. And then luckily Zoom is like, no, you're just on mute, you sad, sad fool. I love one of the things that is super interesting to me is hearing about all the teachers and classes having to convert to using Zoom. I'm gonna fix my frame here. Perfect. Having to hear about all the teachers and classes convert to Zoom. I've been talking to my teacher friends, and it's like these kids can make brilliant, complicated 15-second bits of comedy on TikTok. Like these 15-year-olds. But they can't figure out how to find a chat forum. and like respond for their homework. Not so sure about that. Like, or they can't get on the chat and like figure out when to mute themselves. One kid, I've gotten a lot of great stories from my teacher friends. Had a kid who thought that he was disguised, who got on the chat and thought he was anonymous and started yelling curse words. But as you know, Zoom will pull up whoever is talking, so it's just right across the screen there. You know, like Aaron, gotcha. Yeah, I've been on TikTok. I've been very impressed with TikTok. I thought it was just gonna be weird because I was like, I don't understand 16-year-olds. The TikTok logo makes me feel like I'm gonna have a seizure. I'm clearly too old for this. You know, at my ripe old age of 24, I was like, this is not the application for me. And then I went and looked, and it's actually pretty dang funny. Like, there's a lot of people on there who are making the great content, the top stuff, like 15 seconds of well-produced, hilarious things. And of course, you know, I'm always happy to see the community make comedy for free, thus making it harder for me and my friends to get paid for it. But I think the thing that I've been really learning from pretty much the quarantine experience is that parents are awful. They keep, they'll like jump in like during classes and like want to talk to the teacher about like their kid. Like, oh, Mrs. Johnson, can I talk to you about Cody's work? It's like I'm trying to teach 40 kids right now. I can't talk to you specifically about your child. I just have a couple of questions. He's not been doing well, and like, you know, that's fun for the kid. So yeah, watching videos of like parents hijacking Zoom lessons has been fun. The other thing that I liked was so right in the beginning of the quarantine, you know, those halcyon days of people, you know, pulling up their bootstraps for their country and their comrades and deciding to stay at home. I loved all the posts of parents being like, "Here's my homeschooling schedule. Every day we're gonna work on something. We're gonna start learning French together." And I've got our learning area set up with a lovely puzzle for us to do together on breaks. I'm going to be posting a picture every day of me and my little sweetie. And every day it's going to be just a picture to show you how much I love motherhood and this precious time together. That lasted like 3 days. Anyone I saw who posted something like that, they lasted 3 days, and then the post became things like, "It's impossible to get any work done with the kid in the house, but that's fine. And today we're just gonna watch movies. Today, you know what? It's a relaxed day. We're just gonna watch movies. We're just gonna watch some movies together." And honestly, that brought me joy because I think one of the things we need to learn is how to appreciate teachers and the fact that they take care of 40 kids at a time in a lot of cases. That's what, when I was in school, it was like that. I'm sure it hasn't gotten any better. Might be better in some places, but in a lot of cases, it's 30 to 40 students at a time. You are taking care of each one of their little personalities and personal needs, as well as trying to teach them something. And children are horrible. I think people forget this.